At the start of 2020, the live entertainment industry shut down due to the pandemic, and a lot of people from all industries lost their livelihoods.
Workers who are finding that their jobs are under threat or going through no fault of their own. And to all of them, we in government say we will stand by you.
It's been a rollercoaster year and we've struggled to adapt best we can.
The Prime Minister has announced the most drastic limits to our lives that the UK has ever seen in living memory.
From this evening, I must give the British people a very simple instruction. You must stay at home.
Shut up, you.
One night in October 2020, an idea for a video struck me, and after a discussion with my friends Chris, Ricky and Sean, there was a basic plot and a bit of a plan. To cut a long story short, this plan got a lot bigger, and now it seems that we're making a film. And considering I'm the one with all the cameras and the editing gear and all of that, it looks like it's going to be me that's going to have to tell you about it. So welcome to the world of Space Potatoes. So the film's called 2020 Rendezvous, and it's a fictional documentary about a dysfunctional but harmless britpop nostalgia band that were formed back in 2005. They find themselves off the road due to the pandemic. So far we've filmed about half of the footage, we've got the story mapped out, and we've made an 18-song album. Yes, 18 songs. And it's called Baked, the Best of Space Potatoes. At the end of the video, I'll be telling you many ways that you can really help us out that won't cost you a penny, not a single penny. And of course, the album is available to buy as a download, but you can also get a limited edition vinyl at 2020rendezvous.com. This is how we're funding the film. It costs money to make a film, but more of that later on. Let's get back to the story of Space Potatoes. So they had a few top 40 singles with songs like Monday Monday, Staying In, and Late for the Bus. But it wasn't till 2010 that they actually broke through with their number one single, 2020 Rendezvous.
2020 Rendezvous, you and me and you.
2020 Rendezvous was a song full of hope, looking forward to a time of eternal partying, all held within the utopian restrictionless, borderless EU. It described a world full of love for different people and different cultures. Unfortunately, Space Potatoes' career went downhill from there, and they never had another hit single. They fell out with their original management, and of course they played to ever decreasing audiences. But all they had to do was hang on for 2020 and cash in on their 2010 hit once more. The shows were announced in 2019 and they sold out faster than a pack of toilet paper in a pandemic. Space Potatoes were back. The 2020 Rendezvous tour was going to be huge. So in March 2020, Space Potatoes embarked on a 120-date world tour with 30 crew, 3 tour buses and 4 trucks of equipment. Then 4 days later, only 3 shows in, they found themselves calling an Uber from a motorway services on the A20 into London after their dates were postponed due to a virus that no one really knew much about. Some said it was a flu, some said it was worse, some said it was a hoax. Oh, and of course Nick, the bass player, he finally had enough and he left the band. In this film you can meet the crew that found themselves without jobs, talented people that now stack shelves. They burn through their savings and get very little help from the government. Watch the band attempt to continue entertaining in what people dub as the new normal. Witness them fall apart as their pampered narcissistic world collapses all around them. You see, 2020 Rendezvous is more than just a band mockumentary. It's not just another Spinal Tap, it's not just an excuse to rip off Blur and Supergrass, although I must confess that's been really good fun. 2020 Rendezvous, it has comedy and drama, but although the setting is fictional, the stories are recognisable to anyone in the entertainment industry. So how can you help? Well, you can start by subscribing to the Space Potatoes YouTube channel. You see, YouTube suggests videos via an algorithm, and the more people we get watching and subscribing, the more impact we're going to have when we actually release the film. It doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, and when we post a video, why not give it a like, leave us a comment, and of course you can share it yourself. You can also follow us on SoundCloud, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Anything you can do to help us get the word out is appreciated. And the best news is all of that stuff doesn't cost you a penny, it's free. But if you do want to buy our 18-song album, Baked, The Best of Space Potatoes, this will help fund our film. All the packages are over at 2020rendezvous.com, and at the time of filming this, it costs you £5 to get an executive producer credit, £12 buys an instant download of the album, and there are also limited edition vinyls available. So thank you for listening. Please like this video, follow Space Potatoes on YouTube and all the other social media networks, and we'll keep you up to date with all the film's progress. Thanks for watching. See you on another video.
2020 rendezvous, you and me.